Combat Sheep 8 here is another video, and we're going to be doing 10 good guns for a close combat Nerf war. So, right, our first gun is the Jolt. Now we're using an elite bullet, so don't get your hopes up about the big-headed bullets being any good. But anyway, onto the gun. This gun is good for close quarters because it's small. It fires quite far, so if like someone's running towards you, you could just put it up and shoot them in the head. So yeah, and that's probably the positives about it. The negatives is that if you're a puny, pathetic weakling, it would be hard for you to pull it down, cock it, but we're not, so it's easy. So you just go, yeah, like that. And it's only got 1 bullet capacity. So if the cameraman will just look at our test dummy. So this is the Jolt with an elite bullet. So we're going to do a normal bullet in a second. Now, normal bullet. Normal bullet. As you can see, the elite bullets are much better. So get the elite bullets. Right, that was the Jolt. Our next gun is the barrel break. Now the barrel break is good for close quarters because it's short range and it's like a shotgun basically. Well, it is a shotgun, so you just like bang bang, 2 shots. So pretty slow. Reloading time. You've got to pull it back and do all of that stuff, and then put the bullet in like that. And it doesn't go very far with the normal bullets. It's absolutely rubbish. So this is with the elite bullets. If the cameraman can see that. Okay, the cameraman can see that. And now if we turn to our test dummy again, our reliable test dummy, we will shoot him. Now, this is with elites. As you can see, I'm not a very good shot. And then this is with normal big-headed bullets. Now, some of the guns we won't be able to do with big-headed bullets because it would take too long to reload. Yes, but this is with big-headed bullets. As you can see, I'm a rubbish shot. So that was the barrel break. Yeah, pretty good. The next gun is the Fire Strike. Woo! Fire Strike. It's got a laser. Yeah. So the Fire Strike.
Flinch?
Yes, he did. Now the Fire Strike is a really good gun because it goes far, which means in close combat, if you pull it out and there's that guy with the big gun that I always mention, you shoot him again after he's been to hospital 10 times. Which is a bit mean, but anyway. It's got ammo capacity of 3. It's got a laser, if you didn't already know. The cameraman thinks then. And it's pretty easy to cock. And the only, I don't know if there's a negative about it. It's only got 1 tactical rail, which is
low capacity and long reload time.
Yeah, long reload time and low capacity. So, if we will turn to our test dummy, I missed. I am a terrible shot today. It's just the gun. Ah, get some. Yeah, so that was the Fire Strike. The next gun is the Stockade. And we must mention again that this isn't out in the United States yet because it's too epic for them.
It's out in autumn 2013.
What he just said, if you heard that. He said out in autumn 2013. Right, so anyway, this is quite a good gun because it's quick firing, got switch, it holds 10 darts, and our test dummy has wandered off somewhere. But it does need a battery, and it's only got one thing. It comes with a stock, which is on the retaliator down there. The reason this is good for close quarters is it's because you can burst down the door and just go do and gun everyone down in 1 second. Not 1 second, but now let's test it on the test dummy. Test dummy. As you can see, it fires very fast and very accurate, apparently. Because I'm on a bad day today with my accuracy. So that was the stockade. Right, our next gun is the rough cut. 2x4, 2x4. I mean, I always say 2x4. And this is a really good gun for close quarters because it shoots 4 shots with 2 darts, a bit like the Diatron, which you will be seeing later on. It's got a slidey thing, which is even more cool. Makes it even more like a shotgun because you go. It's really cool. Anyway, it's got 1 tactical rail. It does take a long time to reload though, and it costs £15 on Argos. So, turning to our test dummy.
Doesn't hurt.
Oh.
Squeeze it harder.
I am terrible shot today.
Yes, you are.
Yes. So that was the rough cut, and I'm absolute at shooting today, so yeah. Right, the next gun is the Raven with a few attachments because Ben insisted on having them.
It looks cool.
It does. If they was the same colour, that it look
if
even more cool.
If the barrel and the shield were lime green, it would look brilliant.
As well as the
So there.
Yeah. Right. The Raven is really good for close quarters because it's like it's got an extra clip holder. So if if I had a clip, I would be able to slot.
Let's go and get one.
I would be able to slot the clip in through there. Ben would be a second. I will show you. And it's got 2 tactical rails, a barrel extension thing, and as you can see, you can just slot a clip in, and then that'll stay there as you run around. So yeah, and it's got a revving button, which means you don't have to switch it on and off. And one tactic is to rev it up, jump, fire, and then come back in. So if I'll just take the extensions off and shoot our willing companion.
Willing?
Yes. Yes, and it's pretty,
Balls.
and it's pretty easy to reload. You just press a button there and take clip out, and then put a new clip in.
Oh, good job. You've broken it. Right. Do the next one. I'll fix.
Right. The next gun is the strong arm. Now I've got one of these just round the corner over here, but because Ben insisted in him having his. Again, because Ben insists on a lot. Now the strong arm is really cool. It's an elite version of the Maverick, and instead of having it on the tactical rail on there, it has it on there, which makes it even more efficient because if you had a scope on the thing, then you'd have to go like that, and the scope would just fall off. But now it doesn't. It's still got the same reloading system. Ow, that hurt my finger. Ah! Sorry, Tom.
That dart just fell out your pocket.
Well, the dart just fell out of my pocket. But who cares? It has slam fire now, and a 2 clip and 2 things. So I will demonstrate now how it normally fires on the Willing.
Willing, you say?
Yes. And then I will reload it, the ye olde method. Right, so this is the slam fire. So that was the strong arm. Down to the top 3, and next up is the Diatron, which we really like because it's the first ever gun, Nerf gun, to have a lever action cocking system. And it's only got one tactical rail. It fires 2 discs at once. It's got a stock thing, but it doesn't come with the stock. And it reloads like all the other Vortex blasters by the leathery thing, which makes that come down like that. Yes, so I will now demonstrate on our willing companion who is looking... Okay, right, I will just talk to you about this some more. This is Tom's because it's got a sticker on the bottom with the smiley face. Right, and now back onto the willing companion thing. Ow. Oh, out of ammo, damn it. Right, so that was the Diatron. Next one is, the second to last one is the Alpha Trooper CS12. The elite version, if you want to say. Now, this Alpha Trooper is much better than the other Alpha Trooper because it fires further, and it's more powerful. It does, however, not come with an 18 barrel clip, and it doesn't come with the stock. We just like to put the Retaliator stock on because it looks immense. So it's only got one tactical rail, but that's all you really need. So I'm going to do it normal firing first. Out already? No. Right, and now I'll do slam fire. So that was the Alpha Trooper CS. The final one is the Retaliator. Now the Retaliator, we chose this one for the best close combat weapon because it's the best weapon, really. Now it's got with the barrel extension somewhere. It's got 3 rails.
Excuse me. The stock we're using is the stockade stock that hasn't come out in the United States.
Yes, what he just said. Now this is a really good gun. That's why we always pick it as best. But yes. Anyway, I will now test. I only have 4 shots, I believe. No, I have 5 shots. No, that's it. Yes, that concludes our video. Oh! See you next time! Subscribe, keep comment, and like. Bye-bye.